What's up, you guys? My name is Austin. Welcome back to our NCAA 13 Dynasty with the New Mexico Lobos. We are coming off of a loss to Air Force in thrilling fashion, let's just say. Anyways, we have been going after these recruits. As you can see, Randy Thomas and Taylor Horner, we are making very good progress on them. And the same thing going for Jeff Freeman, a coverage linebacker who is a +7. So he's going to be a very good gem if we can get him to come play for us. And Dennis Copeland as well. He's not a gem, but he's very, very close, and he's probably going to make a big impact next year on our team, since most of our D tackles are leaving, and they're not really high rated. But thing was, I had to go get 3 new recruits because I need to fill in more positions. The first one, Trey Fisher, a defensive end. He only went down 1 overall, and then as I scouted him or talked to him, I did pretty good with that. And there's the next one. He's a wide receiver, Taylor Adams, and he goes up by a lot, I believe. I think it was like 5 or 6. After, you can see, yeah, there you go, 6. He goes up 6 overall to a 62. And then as we talked to him, he made some pretty good some ground on UConn right there. And then Anthony Archie is a fullback from Canada. He was one of the better fullbacks that I could find that my school would be able to reel in, since we're already halfway through the season, and we made some pretty good progress on him as well. And here's the top 25 as of halfway through the season: Oregon, Nebraska, Alabama, Michigan, USC, South Carolina, West Virginia, Michigan State, Kansas State, Arkansas is the top 10. In the top 10, we have 2 teams playing, actually, with Nebraska and Michigan. And the rest you see there: Cincinnati, Texas, Wisconsin, Auburn, Boise State, Oklahoma, Temple, Washington, Georgia Tech, Georgia, Texas A&M, Notre Dame, LSU, Mississippi State, and Ohio State. And that is the top 25. And in the Heisman race, Connor Shaw, the quarterback out of South Carolina, is leading the race, followed by Ronnie Wingo, halfback from Arkansas, with Rex Burkhead right behind him, Monte Ball behind him, and Marcus Mariota, the freshman quarterback for Oregon. But let's just get on into the game. Fresno State is a pretty good team, let's just say that. They are led by Derek Carr and Robbie Rouse. Very good duo together, as they are both in the 90s, I do believe. And Robbie Rouse is having a pretty good season so far. And we're always going to watch out for Derek Carr, as he can throw the ball very nicely. But first possession of the game goes to New Mexico. David Vega in the shotgun formation with Tre'Wan Briggs to his left. Vega is going to take the snap, and he's going to look for someone to throw it to, and he's going to find Ty Kirk across the middle. My bad, Ty Kirk. He found Ty Kirk across the middle for around 7 yards. And the next play, David Vega's under center, fullback, right behind him with Tre'Wan Briggs right there. And Tre'Wan Briggs is going to bounce off a tackle, but he's going to get tackled in the backfield. He would lose 2 yards on that play. And 3rd and 5, Vega under center with 2 receivers to his left and 1 on his right. He's going to take the snap, drop back to pass, and he is going to get sacked. Lose 7 yards on that. So 3 and out for New Mexico as Derek Carr and Robbie Rouse take over. And the first play of the game is a read option to Robbie Rouse, and Robbie Rouse gets around the right side, and he breaks off of a few tackles, and he actually almost gets the first down. He gets 9 yards on that, and the play right after, Derek Carr in the shotgun formation motions his receiver over to the left, or the right, rather, and then he throws it right at his lineman. I don't know what he was doing there, but he threw it right at his lineman. 3rd and 1, shotgun formation once again. They ran a lot of shotgun formation, as Carr is going to take the snap, and he's going to get hit as he throws the ball, and that'll cause the ball to go out of bounds. They would attempt a field goal, and it would not go in. Right off of the upright, or the crossbar. So New Mexico ball, and the play right after David Vega. He's going to take the snap, hand it right off to his fullback, Byron, and he's going to get 5 yards on the carry. But later on, 3rd and 6, after a failed 2nd down, Vega is going to roll out to his right side, and he is going to throw it over to Solomon, and Solomon's going to make the catch as David Vega made a nice throw on the run. 1st and 10 now. Vega's going to play action pass. Tre'Wan Briggs, he's going to look for someone to throw it to, and he is going to throw it over the right side of the field to Ty Kirk. Makes the grab, and he would get around 25 yards on that play. 2nd and 7 now. Vega's going to hand it off to Tre'Wan Briggs is not in. It's going to be Carrier. Trevon Briggs, he got hurt a little bit, it seems. But the play after, read option, and Vega is going to keep it, and the lineman was faster than Vega was. So they're going to send out Justice Adams. Justice Adams is going to knock it through the uprights, as this is well inside his range. He can kick 55-yarders. That was easy for him. And Fresno State would regain possession, as New Mexico has a 3-0 lead. Carr's going to hand off the ball to Robbie Rouse on the left side, and Dallas Balama is going to lay out the wood right there. He was making some very nice hits today. 2nd and 7. Derek Carr in a pistol formation. Motions the receiver out to the left. He's going to take the snap, and he's going to throw it over to his tight end Adams. And Adams is going to stumble forward and spin around and actually get around 15 yards on the gain. And they're nearing midfield as the handoff goes to Robbie Rouse. And he is past midfield and almost to our 40-yard line. 1st and 10 after that nice run by Robbie Rouse. Carr is going to hand it off back to Robbie Rouse. The same play, basically, and he gets 8 yards on the carry. Later on the drive, 1st and 10, as Carr is going to take the snap, and he is looking for someone to pass it to, and he's going to throw it over to Knox, his receiver. He only gets around 4 yards on that play. 2nd and 6 now. In a pistol formation, again, he's going to hand it off to Knox, and Knox is going to make his way past many New Mexico Lobos defenders, and he is going to find his way through all of those players, weave his way into the end zone, and Fresno State is up 7-3. David Vega is going to hand it up to Trevon Briggs, and Briggs is going to actually get around the 1st down, and no, he is not. 3rd and inches. David Vega going to take the snap, hand it off once again, right side to Trevon Briggs. He's going to make the best of it, and he's going to get to the 45-yard line. Trevon Briggs is already having a better day than he had last week. I believe he only had 18 yards on 12 carries. As the play action pass, Vega is going to find Reed right over the middle as they pass midfield. And they're on the 45-yard line as Vega's under center. He's going to drop back the pass, and he's going to get sacked. He got demolished on that hit. 3rd and 15. Vega in the shotgun formation with Trevon Briggs to his right side. Vega's going to drop back the pass. He's going to throw it over to Quintel Solomon, who will not be able to hang on. He had the ball in his hands but was hit, and he dropped the ball. Fresno State regains possession with the 4-point lead still. Derek Carr in shotgun with Robbie Rouse to his left side. Carr's going to take the pass, throw it over to his tight end Adams, and Adams is going to get a 1st down on the play right there. And 1st and 10, Derek Carr by himself in the backfield as he takes the snap. He's going to throw it over to Adams once again, and Adams gets around 8 yards on that carry. And it'll be 2nd and 2 in a weird full house formation, it looked like, as he throws over to Adams, but Tabana's not going to let him get very far. He actually loses yards. 5-yard loss in the play. 3rd and 7. Carr drops back to pass. He's going to throw it over the middle of the field, and Foley is going to pick the ball off, and he's going to make his way up past the 45-yard line. New Mexico ball, and they need to capitalize on this turnover. They have been given the opportunities before, but they have not capitalized as Vega play action pass, but he gets sacked and loses 8 yards. 2nd and 18. Vega in the shotgun formation with the split backs, and he's running backwards. I don't know what he's doing there, but he's ending up losing 11 yards. As you can see right there, 4 sacks already, and it's not even the second half. All you can do right now is just chuck the ball deep and hope for the best. And on 3rd and 29, Vega is going to launch the ball over the middle of the field. Quintel Solomon is going to come up with the grab, and touchdown, New Mexico. New Mexico takes the lead, 10-7, and Fresno State is going to regain the ball after that nice pass from David Vega and Quintel Solomon. Carr is going to receive the ball, look for someone to throw it to, and he's going to find Robbie Rouse right over the middle. And Rouse actually breaks off of a tackle from Dallas Balama, but he gets cleaned up right away. 2nd and 1, Derek Carr on the speed option. He's going to fake the pitch, and Stoner, he was faked out all the way. Derek Carr makes a nice run all the way up to the 40-yard line. That was at least a 20, 30-yard run for them. Derek Carr, shotgun formation, throws it over to Boschma. Boschma taken down immediately after that, and it would be 1st and 10. Derek Carr, shotgun formation, handoff, Robbie Rouse to the right side. Robbie Rouse tries to spin away from Dallas Balama, but that's not going to happen. Dallas Balama is better than that, did not get faked out. A loss of 1 as the handoff goes to Harper on the wide receiver jet sweep, and they only get 4 yards out of that. 3rd and 7 now as Derek Carr's in the shotgun with Knox to his left, and he hands it off to him, and Knox makes his way up the middle of the field, gets the 1st down about 15-yard gain. 2nd and 5, Derek Carr still in the backfield with Knox, and Knox hands it off to Knox again. Then Knox gets met at the line of scrimmage by Javari Johnson, and Johnson does not let him get away. 3rd and 5, Derek Carr making some changes to the play. He drops back to pass. He is going to look over the middle, and Santos, interception. That is the 2nd of the day for Derek Carr, and Santos made a nice play right there. Make sure that he had the ball, and there goes play action pass. He fumbles the ball, and Price picks it up. Luckily, his lineman was right there as B.R. Holbrook checks into the game, and Holbrook in the shotgun formation throws it over the right side to Lamar Thomas, and he would not get the first down. And fortunately, David Vega was okay. He would be back later as Carr throws it over to his wide receiver Evans, who gets past midfield in a 23-yard pass on a slant to the right side. As they are back in their weird full house formation, Carr is looking for someone to throw it to, but he's not going to have to throw it to anyone as he takes off, and he gets around 20 yards on that gain right there. And Derek Carr under center, handoff to Robbie Rouse in the draw play. Robbie Rouse met at the line of scrimmage, and 2nd and 8. Fresno State needs to score here. They're in that full house formation as Carr throws it over to Knox. Knox will not get the first down. 3rd and 3 as Derek Carr in the shotgun formation with Robbie Rouse to his left side as he motions Evans over to the left. And Evans is not going to make anything happen on the jet sweep as Fresno State would send out their kicker and they would knock it home at 10-all. New Mexico, Fresno State duking it out right now. Pretty low scoring game. But the defense is playing well for New Mexico. They have forced 2 turnovers already. And there is another sack, though, as Tyler Davison having a great day. 3 tackles, 2 sacks, and 1 tackle for loss. Wow. Vega in the shotgun formation throws it over to Lamar Thomas, who gets a back 13 yards on that play. 3rd and 4 is David Vega. Shotgun formation throws it over the right side of the field to his tight end Reed, who gets out of bounds around midfield. David Vega 7 for 8, 136 yards with 31 seconds left in the half. Shotgun formation once again. Vega, he's going to throw it deep down the field. And Lamar Thomas comes up with the grab. Lamar Thomas touchdown. New Mexico 17-10. As Derek Carr is going to hand it off to Robbie Rouse. And Robbie Rouse is going to not get any yards. As that will take us into the halftime with New Mexico leading Fresno State. The 5-3 Bulldogs losing to the 2-5 Lobos. Very interesting so far as Derek Carr hands off the ball to Robbie Rouse on the right side. And Rouse, he gets rocked right there. At 2nd and 6 now. Derek Carr by himself in the backfield. He's got plenty of time to make a move. And he is going to throw it over to his tight end Boschma. Boschma gets past the 50 to the 45. And he is taken down at the 44-yard line. As no one could stop him right there. As Carr with time to throw, but he's going to take off again. And he gets around 8 yards on the scramble. And Derek Carr in the pistol formation. He's got Robbie Rouse blocking for him. And he's going to throw it over to Burse. As Burse gets it past the 30-yard line. Near the 25-yard line now. As Derek Carr, he's going to drop back to pass. Throw it over to Evans. And Evans is going to get past the 10-yard line. Down to the 5-yard line. Derek Carr and Robbie Rouse and crew are making use of their no-huddle offense as Derek Carr is going to scramble in for the touchdown. And it was a nice play by him. Saw the open hole, and he took off for it. He made use of his legs. As Traylon Briggs gets the handoff the right side, and he makes plenty of moves to get down to the 45-yard line as he followed his blockers. And Briggs would be out for a play as David Vega is making adjustments to the play. Play action pass to Carrier, and Vega's going to throw it over to Quintel Solomon, who he goes out of bounds accidentally, but David Vega 10 for 11, 209 yards, having a great day so far as Vega is under center on 2nd down. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look for someone to throw to, and he's going to find Ty Kirk across the middle, who is laid out right there. A 3rd and 2. Vega handoff right side to Traylon Briggs, and Briggs gets around the outside past the 10-yard line, taken down at the 9-yard line. As New Mexico is threatening to score once again. As Vega's dropped back to pass. He's going to throw it over to Ty Kirk. And the ball is knocked away. 2nd and goal. Vega under center. Handoff to Traylon Briggs. Makes his way to the left side of the field. Gets past the 5-yard line. He is down to the 3.5-yard line. Whatever you want to call it. 3.5-yard line. And Briggs receives the pitch, and he gets past the 2-yard line. He is so close, down to about the 1, as Vega is going to motion Lamar Thomas to the right side, and he's going to pitch the ball to Tre'Wan Briggs, who finds the pay dirt. Touchdown, New Mexico, 24-17, as Carr, with 4 minutes left in the third quarter, needs to make something happen as he drops back to pass, and he's going to shake off a would-be tackler, throws it over to Adams, and Adams gets rocked as he gets past the first down marker. Dallas Ballama made sure he knew what was going on. 1st and 10 now. Ballama up the middle, unguarded. No one even saw him coming, and he gets a great hit on Derek Carr as Izodinma gets a very nice tackle for loss. 3rd and 14, Derek Carr under center. And he's going to motion his tight end to the right side of the field as he takes the snap, drops back to pass. He's going to look for someone to throw to. He throws it deep downfield, and it is not completed. Knocked away by New Mexico as they receive the ball. 2nd and 7 now on the 30-yard line. Vega throws it over to Ty Kirk, who gets the first down, or very close to the first down. They did not give him the first down. They were not generous. But the next play after, Tre'Wan Briggs gets the handoff, goes right up the middle to about midfield. As you can see, 14 rushes, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. 1st and 10 after Tre'Wan Briggs converted the first down. He's going to receive the handoff again. He's going to get away from that tackler, and he's going to get 5 yards on the carry. Very tough 5 yards to get. 2nd and 5 with David Vega under center. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it over to Aho, his other tight end. Another reliable tight end as he gets past the 35-yard line. But they're going to mark him out at the 35 as Briggs receives the handoff, and he makes a nice move and gets down to about the 30 as they're on the 31 now. 2nd and 6 with David Vega. He's going to read option. He's going to hand it off to Briggs on the option play, and Briggs is going to get 5 yards on that carry. 3rd and 1, David Vega under center once again. Hand out to Briggs. Briggs busts his way up the middle, gets down to the 15-yard line, and the ground game has been going on, or working greatly so far after a holding penalty. David Vega is going to find Lamar Thomas. 5 receptions for 97 yards and 1 touchdown. 1st and goal with a minute left in the third quarter. Vega's going to not give it to Tre'Wan Briggs. He's going to take it for himself, and he found his way into the end zone. 31-17, New Mexico up on Fresno State. A 2-touchdown lead as Derek Carr finds his fullback, who gets about 20 yards in the play, very close to 20 yards. 1st and 10. The third quarter now under a minute remaining as he hands it back off to his fullback, and Dallas Ballama and company come and just stop him right in his tracks as he loses 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 12. Derek Carr is going to throw it over to his tight end, and Dallas Ballama is going to pick the ball off. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Lobos. 38-17. They are up by 21 points as the third quarter is nearing the end. 9 seconds left as Derek Carr is going to throw it to Knox, and Knox is going to get a first down on the play. Actually, he's going to get very, let's see, he gets around 25 yards on that play right there as the last play of the third quarter. It seems to be right now. Yes, it will be the last play of the third quarter. He throws over to Adams, and Adams is around 8 yards in the carry as the fourth quarter of football here in Albuquerque is underway now as Carr finds his tight end Bashma for the first down. And 2nd and 7 now. Derek Carr and the shotgun formation takes the snap, and he's going to throw it over to Harper. And Harper is going to bust off a tackle from Barry as he cannot complete the tackle. And he is pushed out of bounds by Santos. But they are past the 30-yard line of the Lobos as Carr dropping back for the screen pass to Robbie Rouse. Robbie Rouse is going to get taken down from behind by Dallas Ballama. But after a gain of 8 and the damage has been done already, Carr, shotgun formation, throws it to Bashma. Bashma gets the first down and the completion. And they're in the full house formation once again. And Carr drops back to pass. He's going to throw it to Adams, and Adams does not come down with it. But hold on a second. They're going to review the play. Let's see here. It looks like he does not have it. It looks like he does not have it. It looks like his toe was out of bounds. But let's see what they're going to call. They called the touchdown. They called the touchdown for Adams. 24-28. Mexico back up by 14. But that doesn't matter as Tre'Wan Briggs gets past midfield on that draw play. David Vega under center, drops back to pass. He's going to look for someone to throw to. He did a takeoff, a scramble for himself. He's going to get around 8 yards on that carry as Vega is under center once again. Play action pass to Tre'Wan Briggs. And Vega rolls out to his right side. He is sacked. His blind side was open. Bad offensive line protection right there as Vega throws it to Lamar Thomas. Gets past the 40-yard line. As Lamar Thomas having a great day. 6 receptions, 106 yards, and 1 touchdown. As there is 5 minutes left in this football game, David Vega handoff to Tre'Wan Briggs, who gets past the first down marker after an encroachment penalty was called on Fresno State. 4 minutes left in the game, my bad. As Vega's going to take off again, and he's going to slide and get 10 yards back on the play. First and 10, though, after another encroachment penalty called on Fresno State. And Vega's going to look for someone to throw to, shake off a tackler, but he is going to get double-teamed. 2 Fresno State defensive linemen just collapsed in on him. And 2nd and 15, David Vega is sacked, but he loses the ball. And another offensive lineman picks it up as Vega on 3rd and 27 is trying to throw it deep, but he is going to get sacked by the blitzing cornerback. And that would put them out of Justice Adams' field goal range as Derek Carr fires it over to the left side of the field to Evans. With under 2 minutes left in this game, New Mexico has a 2-touchdown lead as Carr throws it to Harper, and Harper gets the first down as they're nearing midfield. And they're on the march again as they are moving the ball through the air with ease as Carr makes another nice pass to Adams, who gets a first down with 1:40 left in the game as Carr drops back to pass. He's looking for someone to throw to, and he's going to find Barry, but Barry does not get to pick that ball off. 2nd and 10. As Derek Carr's in the shotgun formation, he's going to throw it over to the right side of the field, and the route is jumped by Santos. Santos does not come up with the interception as there's 1:30 left in this game with 2 missed opportunities, one after another, that could have put the game, closed the game out right there. But as the pitch goes to Robbie Rouse on 4th down, Rouse does not get tackled by Santos. Carr cannot make the right angle, neither can Barry. Touchdown Fresno State, 31-38. As the Lobos recover the onside as there's 1 minute left in the game. And Tre'Wan Briggs trying to just make something happen. On 3rd and 7, Vega drops back to pass. He's going to find Quintel Solomon across the middle of the field. And he's going to score a touchdown in garbage time, 45-38. As the last play of the game, Fresno State can no longer make any push to win this game as the pass is incomplete anyways. And New Mexico are the victors in today's game. They move on to 3-5 overall after they dominated Fresno State today. The 5-4 Bulldogs now. They dominated them pretty much every aspect of the game. Defense, they played very well. Offense was clicking on all cylinders. And Justice Adams, well, our special teams unit always does good just because it's Justice Adams. You know, he can he can kick 55-yard field goals, so we can usually always score if we can get the ball moving. But we made some very nice plays today. Defense, on the other hand, made very, very good plays, as David Vega would be today's player of the game with 310 yards, 14 carries, and 4 total touchdowns. I myself give it to Dallas Balma for his great play today, but both are very well-deserving of the Player of the Game award. As we move on into the stats from today's game, David Vega, 17 for 21, 310 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions with a completion percentage of 80. As Derek Carr, 31 for 43, 353 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions, and 72% completion. That's not very good. Rushing-wise, Tre'Wan Briggs, 23 attempts for 106 yards and 1 touchdown. Vega also added in 1 touchdown on the ground. And for Fresno State, Robbie, Rouse, Derek Carr, and Knox all had a touchdown apiece, with Rouse leading the way with 88 rushing yards. And receiving-wise, Lamar Thomas, Quintel Solomon, and Ty Kirk all had very good games. And receiving for them, Demonte Adams had 70 yards altogether. There you go. Dallas Balma, 15 tackles today with the interception. Santos also picked up an interception, and so did Foley, as Dallas Balma returned his for a touchdown. And defensively for them, L.J. Jones was their leading defensive player today. Anyways, guys, Freeman committed to play for us next year. Remember to follow me on Twitter, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon.